Shalom, shalom. All praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kwadash. The bonus is elect apostle bishop that was that great millstone ever well. Shalom to like Ak there, news work, sincerity and truth, and not for vainglory in season out of season. Okay, brothers, so bring a couple of scriptures. Well, really one scripture I just want to bring out. Okay. Well, matter of fact, let's go right to the scripture. This is Romans, the 13th chapter and the 10th verse. Okay, I know it says something up here. It's different. Romans 13th chapter and the 10th verse. Okay. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfillment of the law. Now, it says love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Right? But yet, they want to call the Israelites of one West, the one Westers, the one West Israelites. They want to call us a hate group. Okay? That's what they want to call us. All right? And they act as they had no ill towards you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that we're the hate group, not them. Okay? But like the Apostle Tahar said, when they brought so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians, and Latinos and Native Americans was on them slave ships too, going to different parts of the world, was that love? Okay? Or was that hate? All right? So they want to call us a hate group, but they've done nothing but show us hate. Okay? All right? Number one, they put so-called Negroes, West Indian Haitians on slave ships and brought them to different parts of North, South, and Central America and all over the world, really. All right? Out of hatred. Okay? And we're going to prove that. Yeah, it was making money. It was about making money, because Esau is all about making money, but he's all about hate and hatred too. Okay. All right. So it says love worketh no ill to his neighbor. But the one West Israelites are a hate group because we're saying that we're the real Jews and we're the Israelites and he's Esau. Okay. And the small hats are not the real Jews, but they're Amalekites. And their forefather is Esau. Okay. All right. What have we done to show ill will to the so-called white man, but teach the truth of the Bible? But to them, that's hate. Okay. So let's, to Esau and the small hats, that's hate. That's hate. Oh, you're saying that you're the real Jew and I'm not. That's hate. Okay. It says love worketh no ill to his neighbor. What was slavery, man? Okay. Was that out of love? All right. Let's go and prove it. This is Ezekiel the 35th chapter and the 5th verse. All right. Okay, 35th chapter and 5th verse. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. We just talking the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and his prophecies, and his law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? All right? But you, Esau, the so-called white man, all right, which are small hats, they're just the heads of Esau, okay? You showed nothing but perpetual hatred. So who? Let's read it. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. Perpetual is never ending, continuing, forever. Okay? It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. Who's the thou? Esau, the so-called white man. and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. You see, so this is what the so-called white man has done in the past to the 12 tribes of Israel, and which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, and now, all throughout his time in rulership. Okay? When we was under the so-called white man, I'm talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, he's shown nothing but perpetual hatred and shed the blood of the children of Israel. Okay? You know? Slavery, I mean, from Judah, so-called black man, all the way to Issachar. Okay? All right? It's nothing but hatred. The North American Indians. Nothing but hatred and bloodshed that they shed of the children of Israel, the sons and daughters of Israel. Okay? But yet we're a hate group. You have a perpetual hatred for us, man. Okay? Since the time that Jacob stole your birthright. Esau, from the time that Jacob stole Esau's birthright. Jacob represents you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Esau represents the so-called white man in the small hats. Okay? So if you shed the blood of the children of Israel, and we see it, you know, all right? Hands up, don't shoot. All the protests, man, of why? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans being what? Shot down in cold blood by the so-called white man. All right? Where are the one West Israelites going out shooting all you so-called white people down throughout history? As far as in this, when you had your rulership over here in America. All right? What about all the hangings that the so-called white man has done, man? Where were we hanging you here in North America, man? And throughout South and Central America. Okay? Because Esau, they've been set up as leaders in Central and South America as well, man. I think what was it, Argentina? I believe he was like the first indigenous president. So who was all the rest of these other dudes, man? Okay? Esau set them up, man. Esau was up in there. The so-called white man. All right? But anyway, you know, I just want to bring that out because it's funny how they call us a hate group when the so-called white man has done nothing but show utter continual hatred to the nation of Israel, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Hope you may edify with that. Shalom.